Hello, my lovely Aquarians. I'm Jessica from Willow Vine's Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do your April 2020 love reading. This is Behind the Silence. It was the most voted for reading to start off April with, or just, yeah, whatever. Anyways, so I just fucking spaced everything. By the way, I use bad language, so if you don't like it, I'm sorry. My subscribers know that I do. There are plenty of other readers on YouTube. It is what it is, but I really hope you do stick around. Anyways, this is a general reading. It will not apply to every single one of you. I wish I could do that, but I can't. If you'd like me to pick up on your personal energy, please email me. My email's in the box below. I'll gladly give you all the information you need on personal readings. It's on the community tab as well as my website, and don't forget to check me out on Patreon. So over here on YouTube, we are going to cover the overall energy or advice. This is basically what somebody isn't telling you. So what they're thinking but not saying, how they're feeling but not expressing, and their desires, what they want between the two of you, or ultimately what they want in love. So that's what we're going to cover over here, and then it will be extended on Patreon, and over on Patreon, depending on how this reading goes, we will cover what is blocking them from actually speaking up and letting you know what the hell's on their mind and how they're feeling. If there's anyone else involved, so we'll see if there's third-party interference, whether it's a person or something like a job or situation, or any other circumstances. We'll see maybe what their main focus is. Yeah, what's going on right now in their life. So if they're not focused on love or you, we want to see what they're focused on, what they're going through, and then to see if you should wait or move on. Even if you do end up waiting, I always say that it's good to just focus on yourself. I mean, don't sit idle, you know, live your life kind of thing. But we'll see if this is worth waiting for, or if it's, you know, a missed opportunity that won't come back around kind of thing. So that's the shit we'll cover over on Patreon. So I'm doing something fun this time around, and we're gonna play with the Magic 8 Ball. I love this thing. I used to play with them all the time when I was a teenager. Ask it questions constantly, live by that damn thing. Anyways, kids. So think of a question now, like a yes, no, maybe so type question. And at the end of this reading, before we go over to Patreon, I will see what the Magic 8 Ball says. So we'll just have a little bit of fun with this. I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who has joined me over on Patreon. Like, you guys are awesome. The support is just phenomenal, and thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. It means the world to me. I just love the fact that you guys let me read for you, and that I don't bore you to tears, you know what I'm saying? And also I'm trying to change it so that it automatically happens, but even if you don't see the number of likes that are on a video, please hit the thumbs up, because I'm going in order of views and mainly likes. So the videos with the most likes, those are the signs that I'm going to read for first each month, because I do 2 readings a month. So if you guys blow it out of the water, you'll be done first. So I'm kind of doing like first, second, third for each element, and you were number 1 for air. You had the most views. You didn't have very many likes, but let's bump that up. Scorpio is blowing everyone out of the water, and then I believe Pisces is the runner-up to them for the most views and likes. But anyways, enough of that baloney and Cheez-Its. So the overall energy, or what you need to know, advice, is ask for help from others. This is what Spirit is telling you. So I feel like with this, in this situation, I almost get a sense that it's too much to bear. I don't know if it's the fact that you're missing somebody, and by the way, with energy, it could be vice versa, flip-flop it, you know, put it where it fits, whatever. I'm probably going to say you a lot, or Aquarius a lot, because it is your reading. Because I get confused when I say you or the other person and blah, 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 cross-watcher. You know, just take it where it fits. if it's your story. If you know it's your person, I'm saying that this person is you, Aquarius, and you know it's them, then it's them. But I almost feel like somebody is questioning, like, what do I do? Is this moving forward? Is this worth the wait? Is, you know, what the hell is going on? There's a lot of unanswered questions here in this situation. And somebody wants to know what to do. What do I do? What should I do? Should this be a missed opportunity? Or, you know, should I put love on the back burner? Should I put myself out there and start dating? Try to meet somebody new? Is this person worth my while? Are they worth my time? Are they worth my energy? Do they have feelings for me? Like, these are all these questions that are rolling through my mind right now. And I feel like if you have a trusted friend or friends, or family member, someone that, you know, you lay your life on the line for, kind of thing, because you know that they would take a bullet for you in return. I mean, that's a little severe, but you know what I'm saying. Trust-wise, it's hard to find people to trust these days. But if you have someone like that that has your back, I would definitely talk about the situation with them if you haven't already, because they might be able to provide you with a different perspective. Hell, there might even be a mutual friend that you could talk to, as long as you know that person isn't gonna bring this information back to, you know, your love interest, your person, whatever. But I do feel for some of you, you have a mutual friend or mutual friends with this person, with whoever your person is, whoever you're watching this reading for. If you can trust them, talk to them. You might get some inside knowledge. But keep in mind, if that mutual friend tells you shit about your person, like what's going on with them, they will tell your person what's going on with you. So don't let this person know anything that you don't want to get back to, you know, your crush or your love interest, whatever. Just a little advice. So, at the bottom of the deck right now, I shuffled these. We have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So, whoever you're dealing with, whoever this is who's not talking and not expressing themselves, I feel like this person has a really hard time dealing with their own emotions anyways. Like, they're not very expressive. Even so, for example, if you two were dating or started dating, this person isn't fond of PDA. It's not that they won't do it, but they're more of behind the scenes type person. And I'm not saying they're not a loving, caring individual. This person they're not sweep you off your feet, lovey-dovey romantic type. I feel like they can be really sweet. This person, you know, will make romantic gestures, like they'll take you out on a date and buy you gifts and things like that. But if you're looking for those loving affirmations, I don't feel like this person is going to stroke your ego. This isn't somebody that's going to tell you how beautiful you are every day. They're very reserved. I'm getting too far into that one, but there's something going on, whether it had to do with past relationships that have failed, and they could have failed because this person does have a hard time opening up. And if this is an ex of yours, then you already know that, because that's how they were, and it wasn't because they didn't have feelings for you or didn't care about you. It's just that's how this person is. I feel like that whole men don't cry, boys don't cry energy, male, female, whatever, but it's like there's a time and a place for emotions, and this person views emotions as a weakness, and I feel like it's learned behavior. I got that for another sign. I'm not sure if it was you guys or if it was an earth sign, or what was the last signs I did before Scorpio, because I don't feel like it was Scorpio, it was somebody else. Anywho, might have been Scorpio. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I just feel that this is learned behavior. There's something that they're trying to process through, work through. This is an issue that they've had a long time. They've had a hard time facing. I mean, I almost feel like this person would benefit from counseling or therapy, but they're too proud to go. Their pride and ego gets in the way. of getting the help that they need, which, you know, it hinders them in life because they, I don't want to say they half-ass things, but they suppress their emotions. They push this shit down, basically. Anyways, and it's from the past. Yeah, and then we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So I feel like whoever this is trying to free themselves from a past situation. So if this person is currently partnered with somebody, it's a loveless relationship. They don't want to be there. And I feel like their partner would know this because they're being even more distant than they were before. And like I said, this person isn't very expressive, so it's basically coming off as extremely cold because they're just not happy where they're at. But if this person isn't in a relationship or isn't involved with anybody else, they're single, there's just past pain, past heartache, you know, almost giving up on love energy. They're trying to free themselves from this mentality, from this thought process, from just all the shit that weighs them down, all the things that didn't work out in their life. I almost feel like if this person, you know, when they strive to reach their goals that they set for themselves, if anything, if they have any setbacks, or they can't, you know, jump over the hurdles that get in their way to reach this goal, they feel like a failure. And this person tends to internalize their pain, and they beat themselves up. So I don't know if that's you, Aquarius, or if it's the person you're dealing with, but this person definitely has a lot of unresolved issues. So that's, they might need help from others to get through this and overcome this shit. That was a lot. I'm like, what? Is it 11 minutes in already? Holy banana. So let's see here. What is this person thinking about Aquarius, or what is Aquarius, whatever. What is this person thinking about this love relationship with Aquarius? That's what I'm going to say. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So they recognize, and then we have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. Whoever this is, they're not saying it. Like I said, they're non-expressive, but they're recognizing this as a divine connection. So I don't know if you two believe similarly, like if this is a very spiritual person, or if you brought it up to them at some point down the line, and brought it to their attention, and they're recognizing this or looking into it, like, what is a soulmate? Oh, that makes sense, kind of thing. Like, I feel like they're figuring this out, and it's on their mind. If you didn't bring it to their attention, and this has never been a topic of conversation between the two of you, they're just trying. They're trying to manifest you into their life, basically. Like, praying for their soulmate. Like, I don't want to play these fuck games anymore. I don't want to casually date. It's almost like I'm getting too old for the dating scene. Even if this person is in their early 30s or late 20s, they feel this is what they're thinking. I'm too old to date. I'm sick of this shit. I want to settle down. So no matter how old this person is, if they don't have children, they're thinking about that family dynamic, whether there's children involved or not, whether they have them or don't. If they don't, they probably want them. I feel like this is a family-oriented individual. They want the white picket fence. They're not going to tell you this, and they probably wouldn't even tell their friends this, because this person comes off as like the perfect bachelor or bachelorette. Like the single life is awesome, we make it look easy kind of thing, but that's not what this person wants. They want to be in a connection, but they want to be in one that's worthwhile. So yeah, they have you on their mind, this connection on their mind. They're praying for you, or you are, whoever. So what are they feeling that they're not expressing? What is in this person's feelings, please? Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Yeah, they're going to come off casually, I'm just going to say. That could be how you two started off, kind of in that playful, fun, free type like that's the energy you were sitting in. I almost picture, and this isn't for everyone, this is an example, but what I'm picturing is, you know, when you go to a bar or a pub and you're having a couple drinks, you're not shit-faced, you're just, you know, you got your happy little buzz on, you might be there with your friends or your sibling or something, and your song comes on and you're like, this is my jam. So you jump up and you just start getting down with your bad self, having fun, and this person kind of boogies on up to you, and the only reason they're dancing too is because they've had a couple and they're being free. And you two are just laughing and grinding on the dance floor, and one thing leads to another, and then you're you know, you're having a conversation, and they're walking you to your car kind of thing, or they wake up next to you and you guys can have breakfast. I just feel like it started off really fun. It was very flirty, and they might be reminiscing about this, but this individual, regardless of that example, this individual, what they're hiding is they want that. They want someone that they can have fun with. And if they're thinking about you, and because this is about you, they know that you're fun and free. You make them laugh. They don't have to be serious around you all the time. It's like, I can just loosen up and be myself. Yeah, you know this person. They want to come back, reconciliation. I feel like they might come in a little flirtatious, you know, not so serious. Just kind of, hey, what's up? What's going on, girl? What's going on, dude? You know what I mean? Like, just testing the waters. But they've got some... You're giving them butterflies. We'll dive in deeper, but let's see. What do they desire? What is their desired outcome? What do they want with my Aquarius? My Aquariuses, my Aquas. Every time I say Aqua, I think of I'm a Barbie girl. And that's fun. That's a fun song. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. I mentioned children, and there are children. I don't know if this is the mother, father of your children, if it's an ex, but I feel like this person wants children. And then we have true love at the bottom of the deck. This is a romance of a lifetime. So it's like they want that special person that they can settle down with. I said this right from the start when I was looking at soulmate, and that's in their desired outcome. They want the white picket fence. They, you know, I feel like this person would be like, I want a son first, so, you know, if we have a daughter, he can protect her. And it's just the ideal, the 2.5 fucking kids, a dog and a cat and a fucking hamster. Like, this person wants the ideal, the dream, you know? That's what they want, and they want it with you. And if you have children and they don't, I feel like this person would be very compatible with your children. They would get along with them, or child, whatever, however many you have. Like, you could be a happy family. That's all this person wants. They want to settle down and have a happy family, whether it's a blended family or you two start your own family. But they love your ass. They really do. And if I'm talking to a cross watcher, this is how Aquarius feels about you. This is what they're thinking, feeling, and wanting. Take it where it fits. But, I mean, this is really good. And then your love life is being affected by children. That could be their main focus right now if they do have children. But this is in their desired outcome. This could also be releasing those family issues, what they're needing help with. You know, something that happened when they were a child, that learned behavior I was talking about, overcoming fears, overcoming those blockages. That's definitely something that you'd want to get over, you know what I mean? So this is looking pretty positive. Drink my water. So, let's see. Let's dive a little deeper, shall we? For those of you who have purchased personal readings already, I am almost all caught up. I have 2 left. I have a few in my email right now who have inquired about readings, but they haven't, payments haven't been processed and stuff, so they're not on the books yet. So if you want to jump in line, feel free. I have been busting ass and getting shit done. I almost feel like I'm ahead of the game, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Maybe I'm explaining this to you because there's someone out there who wants a personal reading. If this resonates and you want more information, especially if you don't get enough between YouTube and Patreon, hit me up. But if this doesn't resonate and it's not your story, we can pick up on your story. Oh, also, I haven't put it in the description box yet. Maybe I will after this reading, but I converted my personal Instagram account over to my Willow Vines, so it has some of my personal shit on there previously. So if you want a sneak peek into, you know, my personal life a little bit, there's some shit on there. But I do daily messages over there. I didn't do one for today, but I did one for the past 3 days, and I will do one tomorrow. I'm trying to keep up on it. I'm trying to keep up on all my social media platforms. How many more shuffles? 2 more? Okay. So yeah, check me out on Instagram. It's Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes and an underscore in between each word. That is me. You'll see my face anyways. Okay. Yes, and on Patreon, it's any denomination. So if you start off at 10, you can always lower it, increase it, whatever. We have the 9 of Wands reversed. Oh my god, I did Taurus, I believe. Yeah, I did Taurus yesterday, and they got this in the same position. They had a different romance angel card, but this is blocking communication, blocking forward movement. Something isn't moving forward. They could feel that you blocked them, or they could be thinking about unblocking you. Yeah, because then we have death, which is something that this is ending something that needs to end, an old way of thinking, doing, habits, whatever, cycles, and transforming into something new. So I feel like this person is thinking about ending the block, ending the strike. So if you're wanting communication, I feel like, especially if you have a gut feeling that this person's going to come forward or reach out to you soon, I really feel like they're going to, because they're not on strike anymore. It's like anti-soulmate, and now they're all for it kind of thing. They've done a lot of thinking. I feel like this has been a long time coming. But while I shuffle, like I said, any denomination, whatever you feel I deserve, whatever you can afford, you can change it at any time. You can also cancel at any time. No obligation to you over on Patreon. So anyways, I just wanted to spit that the fuck out. We have the 8 of Swords reversed. Yeah, they're not stressing about this anymore. They're done thinking about it. I feel like this person thought this situation to fucking death, and they're realizing, because they can't get you off their mind, they can't get you out of their heart. It's like you just pop up at the most random fucking times. Like, they'll see your face in their mind, and then they'll see, like, if you share social media, whether they're on, like, especially if they're on your friends list or something, if you're posting pictures, they're definitely looking at them. But if you two are not, like, friends on Facebook, or if they're not following you on any platform whatsoever, especially if they're not actually blocked, but even if they are blocked, they still have a way of looking at you, of seeing you, whether it's through mutual friends or something, but you're there, and they're recognizing this as a soulmate connection now, and it's like, why should I keep fighting this? I can't keep fighting this. It's harder to fight it than it is to just give in. So this person's about ready to give in because they can't. They're running out of steam. It's too much work to resist you, basically. And I'm seeing this for a lot of people, which is awesome. It's like all those people who are confused, and I don't know if I should go this way or that way, and they've been up, down, and, you know, all around. They're realizing that no matter what direction they go in, they always circle back to you. You know, they always circle back to their person. And they might be seeking guidance from other people, like, what the hell is wrong with me, dude? Like, why can't I get so-and-so? I just heard Michelle. I don't know if your name's Michelle or their name is. I can't get so-and-so off my mind. I don't know. I don't normally get names, but Michelle popped up. So, hi, Michelle. And we have these Seven of Wands reversed. Yeah, letting their guard down. They can't fight this love and feeling anymore. I feel like this person has, like, that whole head over heart battle. Like, I'm trying to be smart about this, and I don't want to feel like how I was talking about how they suppress their emotions and they don't want to face their feelings. This person has been trying so hard to ignore this, and they can't ignore it anymore. So, can I get more on flirt for their feelings, please? Alright. We have the Hanged Fae. So, that's the Hangman. This is seeing things from a different perspective, but it's also feeling stuck. So I feel like they're trying to look at this situation from all angles and from your perspective especially. So it's like, okay, if you two had kind of a rough disconnect, it's like, how do I approach Aquarius or Aquarius? How do I approach my person, depending on who this is, after the disconnect, after what happened? Especially if this is an ex. But I don't feel like it's an ex for the majority of you. I feel like that's a very small percentage, if any. But I throw it out there because there are a few of you who want your ex back, and this very well could be your ex because I saw reconciliation. It's someone you know, regardless. They're trying to look at it from all angles, and they feel kind of stuck in their, not in their own head, but it's because of their own actions is why they're feeling this way. So it's like, how do I approach my person? I'm going to come in lightheartedly. I'm going to act as if I'm not head over heels for Aquarius or Crosswatcher or whatever, or Aquarius's person. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm confusing myself. Yeah, they want to come in slow because they got this love and feeling for you. And they don't want to just come out and say, hey, you're my true love. Hey, I think you're my soulmate. Like, I fuck shit up. No, this person has too much pride to say that. I don't feel like they'd be coming in with apologies. I feel like it would be more of that, like, Casanova type energy. It's almost that fuckboy, fuckgirl energy is how they're going to come in, because they're going to be extremely aloof and playful. It's like not getting down to the nitty gritty. They're not going to discuss the elephant in the room, basically. That's for a later date. They just need an icebreaker. Can I get more, please? Why is the Hanged Fae here, please? We have the Hermit. Yeah, they're sitting here thinking. They're trying to figure shit out. They're trying to also figure out if this is true. If what's in their head is... if what they're thinking about is real. Like, is this all in my head, or do I really feel this way? So they're trying to match up their head and heart to find that balance within themselves. They're also trying to figure out how the fuck to come in and talk to you. Six of Swords reversed. Yeah, they haven't moved on, but they're still confused. They're trying to figure out how to come forward. And then we have the Sun here. I don't know if you can see it when I do that, but it's the happiest card in the deck. They're trying to gain clarity on the situation because they want to give you clarity. Or you want to give this person clarity. There's children here too. For like a tiny percentage of you, maybe one person, I'm going to say one person. I feel like whoever you were dealing with, this is also Leo energy, Virgo. We have Pisces, we have Scorpio. Anyways, those are the main signs that I see. I don't really like listing the signs, but anyways, they haven't moved on, but there's a child here, and what they want is children. And for some reason, I feel like for one person, they had a child with a karmic partner, and they're having a hard time figuring out what to do. Like, not only how to tell you, which you guys are not together, so obviously it's not like they cheated or anything. I mean, maybe they could have, but I don't feel that. I feel like this happened while you two were not not together, not in union. But it's still, it's like that one person, because I feel like that's one small message, that one person wants to make sure, wants to know for sure that you would accept their child as your own, like into your life, if you two were to come into union. So they're having a hard time moving forward because of that. But the main message here is they haven't moved on from you. They're sitting in their feels. They're trying to get out of their head about this, but you're everywhere. You make them happy. They want to wife you up or husband you up or whatever. We have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, they're not in a stable situation right now, but you are their wish. There you are. The Star card. They're thinking about you. I saw the Six of Cups. That's also children too, but... Okay, so... Flirts. Yep, this is exactly what I said. They're keeping themselves stuck. They're thinking about this. They're trying to process through what they're actually feeling to make sure it's true. I feel like they know it's true, and they're trying to figure out how to approach you. So they're not going to start off with the Ten of Pentacles reversed. For one, they're not in a stable situation right now. This person might be having money issues, but regardless of that, I feel like they're worried that you're not going to allow them back in for some reason. For those of you who had a really traumatic split with this person, or like disconnect in communication, however it didn't move forward, if it was really bad, because it could be different for every single one of you, but I feel like there's a group of you where the disconnect was not pretty. They fear that you won't give them another chance, that they won't have this happily ever after with you because you won't allow it. They've taken too long, is what I just heard. So this is a fear of theirs, but they're still hoping and wishing and praying for you. I'm going to leave that out. They're trying to manifest you back into their life, but they're definitely not going to fucking tell you that. Alright, so children. Thank you. We have the Fool. This is a new beginning, taking a leap of faith. They want to have kids. They want to have that family, but I feel like they fear that it's out of their reach because they want it with you. Don't be surprised when I was talking about mutual friends. Don't be surprised if a mutual friend or one of their friends messages you, or if they see you out in public, or they just might be in the same space as you or place as you, and this could have already happened for some of you, but don't be surprised if a friend of theirs tells you how this person feels, or brings up something to do with your person, to kind of check in, to see where you're at, like that whole testing the waters thing. They could be having a friend of theirs approach you because they're like, okay, I'm just going to hang back. You know, is he or she still open to this kind of thing? Let's see, the Fool, please. Why is this here with children? We have the Six of Pentacles reversed, and in this one, let me take a peek, because every deck is different for me. I feel like for some reason, I feel like it would be an imbalance in the reverse, because they want equal give and take. A Six of Cups. The past, soulmate, energy, nostalgia, because she's looking in that bubble thinking, like looking back and just daydreaming. I feel like they want to move forward. They were immature in the past, and they want to show you the growth, how they've expanded since the disconnect, because there has been a transformation in this situation. I feel like this person, it's almost like I hear, I'm not who you remember. I'm not the same person I once was. So there has been some growth here. At least this person views themselves in that way. But they want to grow with you. They know that they didn't give in the past, and with the Fool here, they want to take this seriously. It's like, I was immature before, and I don't want to do that anymore. I know that I didn't give, and that's what they're reflecting on. I want to start over. But this is also bringing like blended family. You know, if they have kids, you have kids, they want to blend it together. And if you don't, they want to have kids with you. This person also could be walking away from a baby mama, baby daddy type situation. So the mother or father of their children, their karmic person. It's not a balanced situation. They want to move forward. They could be worried that it's going to cost a bit of money, especially with child support. So finances really could be an issue here, especially with the Six of Pentacles reversed and the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So they're just hoping that this situation works out. The past isn't working out for them, and they want to progress forward. Can I get one more, please? For the Six of Pentacles reversed with the Six of Cups. For a small group of you, because I mainly feel like this person wants to come back to you, but they fear a missed opportunity. They're trying to reapproach this, and in the only way they know how. They're no longer juggling with the Two of Pentacles. They've made a decision to move forward. But they're afraid that this beginning isn't going to take off. They're really afraid that you're happy without them. That you won't accept this. It's almost like waiting too long is what I feel. Like, because I took too long, because I gave to everyone but Aquarius, or if this is you, Aquarius, you gave to everyone but this person, and it's almost like seeing the error in their ways, and there's a lot of regret here, but they're still hopeful in their feelings, which is good. So, hold on. Let's see. Can I get more on soulmate, please? Why is this in their thoughts about Aquarius, or why is this in Aquarius's thoughts? Oh my God, Taurus got this too. I don't know if you're dealing with a Taurus or you were, because in their thoughts, or their person's thoughts, it was about the end to a cycle, the end to a karmic partner to move forward. We have completion. There's an ending here with right over death, like death and death. So they're ending things that don't serve them. They could have literally been dealing with a death in the family. So I don't feel like it would have been a child, but it could have been one of their parents or something along those lines, someone that they cared about. So they could be grieving the loss of somebody literally, and that's what part of the hang-up is. That's on their mind. They're trying to release that energy. But I really feel, yeah, and then we have prayer. Praying for recovery. They want to recover this situation because they've ended something with somebody else. And then we have passion at the bottom of the deck. But yeah, when it comes to what's in their thoughts, they're done with the past. It's like cycling out the old to have something new. And even though you are part of their past in a sense, because I feel like for whoever this is for, like I said, small percentages, it's an ex, but the majority of you, this is someone that you haven't dated, you connected with them, you wanted it to go somewhere, but it didn't, or vice versa. But they're praying that they can heal this with you because they're recognizing you as their soulmate, their true love. They did not match your efforts in the past. Your love wasn't matched because with the Six of Pentacles reversed, one of you was giving more to the situation than the other. And they know this, and they're regretting that. They're regretful. So flirt, why is flirt here in their feelings, please? Ten of Pentacles reversed, and all the stagnancy. They're in victim mode. Maybe you rejected them in the past. They could have been the ones giving to the situation. They're still not over you. or you are the one giving and this is you not talking to them, but it's playing the victim. Like, oh, woe is me, poor me. They're trying to heal a situation that isn't, their emotions aren't stable right now. This could have something to do with an ending, especially if there was literally a death. Can I get more for the victim card, please? So if they literally are healing from somebody who passed away, they're in that victim mentality mode right now, or they're trying to get out of it, but that's why they're still stagnant and not expressing their feelings, because they're still a little all over the place. They're not feeling exactly, they're not feeling stable emotionally, mentally, or in the material realm. I mean, right now, you know, with everything going on in the world, they might be out of work for a few weeks, so that, you know, that sucks too. Especially if they know that you're doing better than them, like with social media. If your job is taking off, if you know, if you are still working, like you're not forced to stay home, so your income, especially if you own your own business, which not all of you do, but if that's the case, they might be comparing their situation to yours, like, oh, they're better off than me kind of thing. We have gossip. That he said, she said bullshit. Oh, I fucking can't stand gossip. I swear. Remember when I said they fear, they're in thinking mode, they're kind of hanging tight, they need an icebreaker to move forward with you. They might fear that you will reject them, that you will not accept their offer, that you don't want to be with them. So they're hoping, wishing, and praying for you, because this represents you. And to me, yeah, and then we have self-worth under that. So this person is definitely in victim mode. Woe is me land. They're overthinking this still, or over-feeling it, I should say. They're in their emotions right now. They're non-expressive, but this represents you, and this is a disunion. It's either a breakup or not coming together, feeling that it won't work. So they're like, in woe is me land, because somebody probably said this. Gossip. A mutual friend. I did say a mutual friend might have come up to you, or might have come up to this person and said something, or tried to get information. And I feel like whatever this is, whatever this was, it was misconstrued. Somebody got the wrong information, and they're in their feelings about it, feeling stuck, feeling like they can't move forward with a connection with you because of what people are saying. So I fucking hate it when people talk too damn much. It's like, mind your own P's and Q's. Stop fucking with other people's lives. But yeah, so I mean, if you want to reach out to them, I mean, we'll dive deeper on Patreon. I would say clear the air, but maybe you know who this gossip queen is. But somebody is misinformed. So it's either they got misinformed about you and they feel like you don't want them anymore, or you got misinformed about them and they found out about it and they feel like they're a victim to this gossip bullshit, to people spreading rumors and lies and stuff, making you think that they don't want to be with you when they actually do. It could have been the ex that they completed a cycle with, that they ended shit with, who's pissed off, spreading lies. Don't listen to what other people say overall, especially when you get that feeling like, I don't know, there's just certain people who they butt their nose into everyone else's business, and their life's a fucking mess. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but you usually can pick these people out. So why is children here for their desired outcome with the Fool, the Six of Pentacles reversed, and the Six of Cups? I hope I'm not confusing anybody. I'm going a little longer into this than I planned, but somebody is running their fucking piss flat, running their mouth, and they shouldn't be, causing problems. So that's what the delay is right now with this person coming forward to express their feelings. Acceptance. They're hoping that you will accept their children, their child, I feel like they had a child, a baby, while you two were not together. Whether this is an ex or just someone that you have feelings for, your soulmate, whoever this is to you, if it's making sense and resonating. I feel like for some of you, this person had a child with somebody else, with that karmic person. And they're hoping that you will accept their child, have that blended family like I keep going back to. But for others of you where there's no children involved, or they didn't have a child in between, like during this disconnect, they want you to accept them. They're hoping that you will listen to what they have to say, that you'll accept their apology, and that you will move forward with them. That you'll let bygones be bygones, basically. Somebody is really impatient in the situation, it seems, we're reading for this person who, yeah, they want your forgiveness. This person wants to come forward so bad, but there's a third party interference here, whether it's a karmic or a fucking POS friend, a quote unquote friend who's not really a frenemy, who is running the mouth. So yeah, we're going to see what this third party is or what this interference is over on Patreon, because holy shit balls. This could be beautiful. There's a lot of insecurities here as well. Like I said, victim mentality, no matter who this is. So, let's see. What was your question? Do you remember? If you don't, I'm going to count to 3, and you can think of it now. Keep it yes, no, maybe so. 1, Mississippi. 2, Mississippi. 3, Mississippi. Okay. Jesus Christ. This is the one I don't like the most. Cannot predict now. I don't think it will show on the camera because it's too dark. I ain't gonna do it. It will flip it. It just says cannot predict now. Well, that's crap. Taurus got something about don't count on it. But anyways, I'm going to mosey on over to Patreon. Like I said, please like, share, comment, subscribe over here. The more you interact with me, the more I have them to pick up on your energy. And remember, hit the like button, because the most liked signs are going to be first. So if you don't want to wait, hit like. We're going to cover what's stopping them from talking to you. So basically what this gossip bullshit is, and the victim mentality, why they're so insecure. Somebody needs some help, just saying. If anyone else is involved, so we'll check in on this karmic, or if there's whoever the fuck this gossip queen is, or king. And then what their main focus is right now, and if you should wait or move on. So that's what we're going to cover. But I love you guys, and I don't know if I'm going to do generals or another love read for April, what I was doing previously. I really want to do a third party reading, and I think I might do that over on Patreon for all signs and kind of see how it goes and go from there. But anyways, that is what I have for you, my loves. I will catch you on the flip side, yo.